19th, 2026. For the roll call, we have Councilmember Parizek, Mayor ProTem McFerren, and Councilmember Shiltz present. I heard from Councilmember Dominguez that she could not attend tonight, and I anticipate that Councilmember Martinez will be here shortly. So item number 2 on the agenda is approval of the agenda. And we need to remove item 9C from the agenda because the folks that accept or had the bid have now decided to withdraw from the bid. So is there a motion to accept a revised agenda?
Motion to go ahead and change agenda.
Is there a second? Second. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to item 3A, which is the City Council minutes from May 5th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to item 4A, which is a 12-month Class E retail alcohol license for Casey's Marketing Company, Casey's General Store number 2890, that is expiring on June 30th, 2027. And it's enrolled in automatic renewal through the state of Iowa. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion?
We haven't had any issues that we know of.
I'm not aware of
Okay.
any issues. So,
Not like that one.
is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to item 5, which is a public hearing, a proposed plan and specifications, form of contract, an estimate of costs for the electric portion of the East 6th Street reconstruction project from Columbus Street to Corn Street in the city of West Liberty. Is there a motion to open the public hearing?
Motion to open public hearing.
Is there a second? Is there discussion? Hearing none, the clerk will call the roll.
Martinez,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes.
McFerren,
Yes.
Parizek.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
All right, thank you. We are now in the public hearing. And so I will call for any public comments or correspondence. Are there any comments? Are there any comments? Are there any comments? And has anyone received any correspondence?
No, Mr. Mayor. I have not received on the electric portion of the
Yes.
construction.
Okay. All right. Based on that, is there a motion to close the public hearing?
Motion to close public hearing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, the clerk will call the roll.
Parizek,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes.
McFerren,
Yes.
Martinez.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
Now we are to item 5, Roman numeral 3A, Resolution 2026-0519-340, a resolution to approve the plans and specifications, the form of contract, and estimate costs for the electrical portion of the East 3rd Street reconstruction project from Columbus Street to Corn Street in the city of West Liberty. Is there a motion to approve?
I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to approve plans.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, the clerk will call the roll.
McFerren,
Yes.
Parizek,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes.
Martinez.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
Okay, then we move to item 6A, which is reports from the city engineer. And I don't believe that there's anything more than what we've been given. So, yeah. All right. So then, if there been any city staff meetings? And or city staff reports, sorry. and any committee meetings that we need to cover. Not aware of any. Okay. Council reports. Any reports from the
That's not
council?
the fire agency meeting.
No.
Well, that one on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yes, which I think we reported on in the May. No, we wouldn't have reported on that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we did have a meeting, thank you, on May 11th.
Yes.
We met and reviewed the how the progress is going on moving the emergency services over to the agency. There were questions about the insurance, making sure that that was in order for the transition. The agency, the association, which is a private entity, received a grant from the Carver, thank you, Institute for $75,000 to purchase a used ambulance. And they found a used ambulance, I think, for around $38,000, and then the upgrades for it made it slightly over $70,000. There was a motion, and the board approved accepting that from the association to the board. And it's in the process of getting those updates done to it so that it can be transferred over. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that was.
Couple other things. They had the ladder truck inspected and it's good to go and will be put back in service. And all the other trucks are in good working order. So, and then mentioned with the ambulance and stuff. So, it was the majority of the meeting.
Yeah.
Had no updates on the building yet, but they're still working on that.
Yeah. There is a belief that it was discussed that they feel that an attorney needs to look at the 28E agreement to see if that needs to be updated with the ambulance portion going over to the agency. I'm not sure on that and want to review the memorandum of understanding that was signed and the agreement. I'm not sure that I feel like that step needs to be taken or not. Something the Mayor Pro Tem and I discussed. I think she thinks it does. And so we'll be looking at that. All right. We are now to item number 7 on the agenda, 7A, vendor voucher claim list number 1 in the amount of $597,914.45. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, and then we move to item 7B, claim list number 2 to Cardinal Sign and Graphics in the amount of $48. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I abstain.
And those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to item 7C, library prepaid claim list in the amount of $1,298.79. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to item number 8, which is a time for public comments. This is a time when folks can talk on issues that are not on the agenda. No action can be taken. And we ask that you state your name and address for the record, and that you keep your comments no more than 2 minutes. Are there any public comments?
Hello, Weeds, Director of We Lead, 119 East 3rd Street, West Liberty downtown. Just to give you guys an update, we've been really busy at We Lead over the last couple weeks and since I last talked to you. We've had 3 development meetings two with housing, and we're moving forward with the grant on that workforce housing tax credit. So I hope next council meeting to have a resolution for you guys for that. That's the project that Deepak's working on. That would give us more affordable houses. Also, have had a development meeting with Matt Dalfelt and his family for the development north of town. Those are like north of the houses, north of Casey. So Civil still working on that one. Deepak's, we should see dirt movement there. Like that'll happen this summer. North of town, probably by September, October, you'll see equipment out there moving dirt. And getting ready for the infrastructure, street, sewer, water. And then next time we come before you too, we've been working really hard at trying to recruit new businesses and jobs, and hopefully next council meeting we'll have an update for you on that too. But we are growing, and this year we're growing quickly. So we've been busy, and I've been monopolizing a lot of Lee's time. So thank you, Lee, for it's not a 9 to 5 job. You have to meet with these developers and contractors, and there's been some lunches. There's been Fridays that we've been in my office in the conference room till 8 o'clock at night. So it takes a lot of work and effort. So appreciate the support, but we're moving forward.
Great. Thanks. Are there any other public comments? Are there any other public comments? Hearing none, we'll move on to council member public comments or correspondence. Why don't we start with council member Parizek?
I'm not receiving anything.
Okay. Mayor ProTem.
I received 3 communiques. One is from Mr. Ethan Anderson regarding the lot behind his property that he would like the city to consider selling. The second one are 2 emails by Priscilla Hessig and Lisa Wurzbacher in regards to the 6th Street project and how they're in disagreement with it. And that's all I've received. But I do want to make mention the fact that they had a concern that communication was not there for the 6th Street project. And I just wanted to relay in public that this construction project has been on the books for well over a year. I know we've had discussions January 20th, February 3rd, March 3rd, April 7th, and April 21st, at least, on the 6th Street project, bid letting, and resolutions for financial services in order to pay for this project. So it is not something that we just did off the cuff and throwing darts at a dartboard. This has been in the works for a while, so it's nothing new.
Councilmember Phillips.
I had received the same email from Lisa Wurzbacher, and that is all.
I received the same emails from Ethan Anderson and Lisa. So that's all I've had.
I responded to former Mayor Anderson's interest and said I thought that should go before if the procedure for that, I believe, would be for that to go before the Buildings and Grounds Committee. And to me, that's up to the Buildings and Grounds Committee whether taking that issue up. Okay. City Manager.
No, I think I've shared everything prior to our meeting tonight.
Okay.
As far as public comments, and as you could tell from Ms. Wurzbacher showed in her letter that she had met with the mayor and myself for Hoffert, and that's all.
Okay. City Clerk.
I do not have anything at this time.
Okay. We will move to 9A, discussion and appropriate action by the City Council of West Liberty on an event assistance and street closure application from the West Liberty Chamber of Commerce for the Fair Parade on Sunday, July 12, 2026. So first is discussion and then motion and then consent vote. So looks like our Chamber Director would like to talk on this.
Yes, hello everybody. What a beautiful sign back there.
It is very
Want to point that out. Yes, I'm Jacob Wayne. I'm the director of the Chamber of Commerce located at 119 East 3rd Street in the Wheelie building, and I have two event assistants before you. The first is for the fair parade and the second is for picnic in the park, both of which will be occurring on Sunday, July 12th, preceding the Muscatine County Fair. There really isn't a lot different than what we've requested in the past. I believe before you have the planned fair parade route, which is the same one that we used last year, and I laid out the exact streets that we would like to take. For the fair parade specifically, we will need police, sheriff help to block off corners of the parade route, and also an officer to lead the parade. And that's basically our request for help for that. And then for picnic in the park, I don't know if I can get into that now or.
Is there any objection? That'll be the next motion that the council has. So why don't you proceed?
Okay. Picnic in the park will once again be in Kimberly Park the same day from 3 to 5:30, typically right after the fair parade. As you can see on your map, we've got sections sectioned off for the food vendors. The vendor parking will be at the northernmost part, which is what we usually do, and then we're going to try and do children's activities in that section that we really have never really used before for picnic in the park. So just something to give the kids something to do. So what we're requesting for that is the power outlets. I like having the enclosed shelter because it lets me build up stuff before the event and store it somewhere, and it's nice having that. We are requesting the use of the city's bouncy house and possible other water activities if there are, as well as just police presence in the park. I did not attach the insurance, but I just signed all that today at the Martin agency, so we have that all insured for both of those events. They will be fully insured. So there's really not a lot that's different, but if you have any questions, please ask me.
Quick question.
Yes.
We'll ask for rain that day for water activities.
Okay. Heavy rain. Heavy rain. We'll make it just go all in.
So police presence, we typically haven't had police presence in the park, for security reasons.
Oh,
So I didn't know if there was something that you were thinking that is going to be with the event that you need security.
No, there
That's
shouldn't
not
be
really
any
been-
one thing that needs it. It was just more like last year. We had a couple officers and they were just around.
Yep.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't anything more than that.
Okay.
It's just nice having them there so people see them there, and it's just
No, I just wanted.
that's all it is. Yeah.
That
Yep.
there wasn't anything that we were anticipating.
Nothing beyond that because I know they help us out a lot during the actual parade part of it. So.
Okay.
Mhm.
I had a question, Jake.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we have a few new local vendors. They want to know what fees are and how to sign up for.
Yeah, I'm going to be pushing. I wanted to push this out last week, but I was like, I better get this okayed with the city council before I really start pushing it. So I'm going to start pushing out how to get involved with the parade and how to be a vendor and all those sorts of things tomorrow. After I hopefully get your guys' approval tonight. But if if they are coming to you, feel free to send them to me via email and connect us up. And yeah, I would love to have more local vendors at our local event. That would be the optimal way to do it. So I'd love to have them out there and we can make it work. So yeah, just hook me up with them if you can,
Yeah, I don't know.
and we can move forward from there.
Is there further discussion about the action item on 9A? Hearing none, is there a motion?
City Clerk, would it be possible that I could make one motion for A and B to put them together, or would you
They're
rather
two
have separate?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
two separate items on the agenda, so I would
Okay.
prefer to have two.
Okay, I'll go ahead and make the motion for 9A.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there, so all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it, and we move to 9B. Motion to approve.
Second.
And it's been moved and seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Thank you.
Thank you, and I invite you to come out to our farmers market. It's off on Wednesdays, and it's doing pretty well so far. So
Remember that 9C has been taken off the agenda for tonight. So we move to 9D, Resolution 2026-0519-342, a resolution offering a pass-through payment for landscaping repairs at 606 North Miller related to LUMEN Incorporated to 2025 construction. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I believe I provided a memo with regards to the item that is on your agenda packet. So unless you have any other questions outside of that.
Are there further questions or discussion? The clerk will call the roll.
Martinez,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes.
McFerren,
Yes.
Parizek,
yes,
motion passes 4-0.
We are now to 9E, Resolution 2026-0519-343, a resolution approving and authorizing a 28E agreement between the City of West Liberty, Iowa, and Muscatine County. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I would just like to identify that with us tonight, we have from Lynch Dallas, we have Attorney Prince with us. She's available to answer any questions. Prior to this meeting, you were provided a confidential memo to help assist with understanding. In addition to that, I have Sheriff Reese with us, and I have Lieutenant Schmidt with us as well. Lieutenant Schmidt has been working with us on a day-to-day basis during the interim. And again, we couldn't do that without the sheriff's assistance. Without going into any other details, you're welcome to visit with me after the meetings or contact the attorneys if you have questions. But I'll give you time. They had been working on the agreements up until today, so I just want to provide, Mayor, if we can provide them enough time to read through.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
then if they have questions for the attorney or for Sheriff Reese, or yeah.
You have two different documents. You have the
First for
agreement itself,
We're doing
and then the resolution that we'll be asking council to vote on. So we'll just take a few minutes and signify when you think that you've finished reading and ask questions that you have.
one question. Yeah, I don't know, I don't wanna.
Okay, we can wait to see if, is everyone ready to, okay, and proceed.
I know it says the termination is based on giving termination of order or communicate. So is that when it is then put into West Liberty's control, or is this kind of this agreement in perpetuity, like?
So the agreement overall is in perpetuity, so if you
Okay.
guys ever have another staffing emergency, you then can just declare the staffing emergency, already have this in place.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yes, just to terminate the staffing emergency, that just needs to be in writing.
Okay.
And that's West Liberty's call, not Sheriff's call.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
Are there other questions or comments from council members? All right. The clerk will call the roll.
Martinez,
Yes.
Parizek,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes,
McFerren,
Yes.
motion passes 4-0.
We now move to item 9F, resolution 260519-344, a resolution approving a 28E agreement between the city of West Liberty, Iowa and the city of Muscatine, Iowa for field training officer FTO services and providing for funding. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
And is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. Are there questions? And I need to give you time enough to read through, checking out this agreement as well. Are there questions?
So, does this also offer us, the city, help in like suggestions on what we can do for the PD from the county? And does it also help out in formulating, searches or interview as far as chief? Does that have any impact at all with this?
So this city agreement is just for the field
Okay.
training. Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem, after we've completed the action, I can provide you just a quick brief based on that question.
Okay.
Are there other questions or comments? You want the vote to occur before you comment?
With regards to your question, I mean, I can Sheriff Reese and also Chief Keese, Muscatine Police Department. I want to first of all, I want to extend my appreciation for them, you know, identifying and stepping up and coming to assist the organization based on our immediate need. And knowing that they have limited resources, but willing to identify and find a way to, you know, work with the city on those situations from the overall picture of public safety. Most importantly, what we're having ongoing conversations, without going into too much detail. To answer your question is yes, there is, you know, their positions are to change what we're doing. If there's an opportunity to enhance or make some recommendations, then they're here to do that. When it comes time for the police chief steps, then we've been in communications about, you know, having their assistance with that process as well.
So good. Good. I know that I think that this is going in a good direction because we both need to rely on each other for, you know, public protection. So I'm glad that we're formalizing this. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say, like to add, that there have been a considerable number of meetings and work that's been done. And the collaboration with the city of Muscatine, with the Muscatine Sheriff's Department, the recognition of our needs, our willingness to help has been incredible. All right, if there aren't any more comments or questions, the clerk will call the roll.
McFerren,
Yes.
Parizek,
Yes.
Shiltz,
Yes.
Martinez.
Yes.
Motion passes 4-0.
We then move to item 9G, Resolution 2026-0519-3545, a resolution awarding the electric powerhouse sewer construction project in the city of West Liberty, Iowa. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second? Second. Is there discussion? Hearing none, the clerk will call the roll.
Shiltz,
Yes.
McFerren,
Yes.
Parizek,
Yes.
Martinez. Motion passes 4-0.
So that leaves then item 9H on the agenda, which is preview of the council meeting coming up. We're continuing to develop this relationship with the two law enforcement agencies that we just entered into agreements with. We are coming close to the end of the fiscal year, so there may be some things on that. There will not be a fire department meeting before that, but this would be coming up right after that, would be the last meeting before ambulance services are transferred over, assuming the timetable is followed. Anything else?
So just a reminder, we have a special meeting this Friday.
Yes.
In addition to with the consideration of a lease agreement for the ambulance with Wapello. The other thing we will now add to that, with the removal of the item, we will look to have a resolution for council to decline the bids and start the rebid process over again for the electric construction.
We're trying to have this meeting as quickly as possible. The Mayor ProTem has been gracious enough to handle the meeting because I have a commitment that I cannot get out of. And I understand Councilmember Parizek, so it is vital that all of you be able to attend Friday. With that, I would entertain.
One more thing.
It's
It's not over until I serve them. So, I would just like to recognize and thank volunteer Cliff McFerren for, and I don't know if he had assistance, but if he had assistance for, doing the work of putting our sign. So I feel we are now official with having signage. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Jacob helped with it and his stepfather Jerry helped with it. So they were in here and they freed a bird that was in the chamber also.
Oh, and not the squirrel. So he's still here somewhere.
The squirrel's always here.
Yeah, in many rooms.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second? Second. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. We are adjourned. Thank you.